off of the island and into the man cave. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, it's the Sports View with the crew. I'm Glenn Allgood.
I'm Brother Jarrell. Guys, appreciate y'all hanging and banging with us all day on today on Inspiration 1680 WOKB and 100.7 FM Kissimmee. You can also listen to us live on the WOKB website at WOKBradio.com. You can also download the WOKB app to your mobile phone, and you can also check us out on the TuneIn app. And if you want to get in on the conversation, you can give us a call here at the station at 407-894-1680. And if you want to see why me and Glenn have a perfect face for Ray Didio, you can check us out on WOKB's Facebook page and also YouTube channel. And if you have not subscribed to the YouTube channel at this time, Glenn, what they need to do?
Y'all need to subscribe. What are you doing? Subscribe right now. Right now.
R-A-T, right now.
Right now.
Shame on you. I'm telling you, it will change your life.
All day. You won't ever turn it.
You'll never turn it. The WOKB
people leave it on YouTube anyway. You know that, right?
Do they?
Yeah, their people just watch YouTube all day.
Oh, yeah. Listen, and we're going to transition to football because we had a game last night. It was Washington 12 and Chicago 7. It was a horrible game again.
What is going on?
But I want to say this.
Thursday nights are cursed.
I want to say this one real quick.
What did you say?
All right. On Tuesday at St. John Missionary Baptist Church, Tuesday night, they had a guest preacher for your 98th anniversary, and it was Reverend Gerald Smith.
Oh!
If you go to St. John's Missionary Baptist Church in Orlando's YouTube channel and watch that sermon that our friend Jay Smooth preached, life-changing.
Oh, my God.
You hear what I'm saying, Glenn?
Yeah, I know. Yeah, Jay Smooth is nice.
Life-changing.
Yeah.
You know, not knocking the praise and worship. You can skip through all
I forgot he was an alpha man, too.
He's an alpha. So,
yeah, so my pastor's an alpha.
He's an alpha. So
okay.
But listen, he preached so good that Reverend Frazier said, you know, I appreciate, you know, Pastor Barnes that he got another commitment, but he can send you. He can send you all the time. He can send you. We good. Bruh, listen.
I already know.
Man cave, listen, I know y'all heard Jay Smooth here talking about Chicago Bears and everything, Michigan and all this other stuff, and you know, and you heard his inspirational nuggets on, you know, throughout the week.
Right.
I'm telling you, go to St. John Missionary Baptist Church in Orlando.
Right.
Their Tuesday night service.
Right.
98-year anniversary service.
Right.
And listen to Jay Smooth talk.
I'm doing that right after this.
Ridiculous.
Yeah. I did not know.
Life changing. I know you don't know what's going on at your own church, but that's
I did not know.
Foolishness.
No.
Man.
I thought that
Yeah. Don't worry about it. Absolutely ridiculous. It's also October the 14th, Glenn, and it's National Regular Sugar Day, Be Bald and Free Day, and National Dessert Day.
Be Bald and Free, National Dessert Day, and Regular Sugar Day today.
Regular sugar.
Yeah, okay.
That's
I'm with that.
Is. But again, like we said, on last night, we had another Thursday night
snoozer,
if you will.
Another Thursday.
Yeah. And and it was the Chicago Washington 12 and the Chicago Bears 7, and they played the Glen in Chi-Town.
And it was cold.
And
you could tell that the guys were not wanting to be there. It was so cold.
Right.
I told you.
And we both went with Chicago.
We both went with Chicago. I don't know why.
Yes, you did.
You get Justin Fields.
No.
Carson Wentz.
Right.
Justin Fields. Carson Wentz.
There you go.
Justin Fields. Carson Wentz. You go with Justin Fields.
That's who we went with. But the Washington football team,
they stink it up. He got lucky. That touchdown pass he threw, it was lucky.
But that was lucky, and a whole bunch. He is lost out there. And I know Chicago has a lot of issues, but they got to rebuild from Nagy. And I see a lot of Nagy
still there. Remnants of Nagy.
Yeah, man.
Like he's hanging around like a tropical depression now. Remember how it's a tropical depression now. He's still bothering us.
Right.
How Ian was.
Right. And that's Nagy.
Hey, but you think that they're having some problems. You know who else is having problems?
Who is that?
On the other side of the football, Washington Commanders. You want to hear Ron Rivera?
I do.
After the game. Wait.
The truth of the matter is it's not important to me. Okay, what's important to me is the guys in the room, and that's something I've been trying to establish. I'm trying to get beyond all this stuff that's on the outside that's noise as far as I'm concerned. What I'm focusing on is the development of this football team. There's a group of young men in there that deserve better, okay, in terms of they should be acknowledged for what they've done, what they're doing. I don't want to get talking about something that I can't control anyways. I have no input. I have nothing to do with that. What I want to do is everything in that room, and that's what I wish we could just stay focused.
All right, let's pause it. They asked Coach about the Carson Wentz trade, and they asked him whether did Dan Snyder do that or he did.
Right.
So here's his response.
And it's difficult. It's hard. But for whatever reason, we're going to stick to what's interesting, and that's playing football for our guys.
Ron, you sound more fired up about, you've given similar answers in the past about this, but you seem more fired up now. Is it just something about the circumstances?
No, what's important is these guys, okay? For the last couple of weeks, honestly, I'm gonna speak my mind for a second. Honestly, it's been hard. It really has. You lose 4 games in a row, and everybody wants to get you, just get on you. And they've played their asses off. They have. They played their asses off for everybody. They come out and they show up. They work hard. All right, they don't complain, okay? They hear all this stuff, and they got to deal with it. I get that, and I respect them for that because they're resilient. They come back. Everybody keeps wanting to say, I didn't want anything to do with Carson. Well, I'm the f***ing guy that pulled out the sheets of paper, that looked at the analytics, that watched the tape in the freaking when we were at Indianapolis, okay? And that's what pisses me off because the young man doesn't deserve to have that all the time.
Oh, my God. Boy.
Yeah. So
Coach Ron Rivera.
And that's in a win. That's in a win.
He won.
They won the game.
Yeah. It was an ugly win, though,
It was
Jarrell.
ugly. And a friend of mine, we was talking about this, man, and he kind of see if this makes sense to you.
I'm listening.
Because it kind of makes sense to me.
All right.
He was like, we're going to have bad Thursday night game because of the short turnaround.
No, I don't want to hear that.
Listen,
no.
Listen to what I'm saying.
Sounds like Bishop. This sounds like BDT.
Okay.
Go ahead. All right.
Listen, he
All right,
said,
I'm listening.
not so bad for the home team, but the road team, they got to pack up, travel, get set up for a short week.
Oh,
they really don't have an opportunity to deal with injuries.
And that affects
and
the quality
because
of the football game?
Right. Absolutely. Because think about it. If you go cut your grass today, and you go cut your sister's, your brother-in-law grass tomorrow, what kind of shape?
Lot of stuff. And I know that's a very good analogy for a joker like me because you know that we do our own stuff.
Because you do yard work different than everybody else.
Yeah.
You something wrong with you.
Yeah. I like my yard to look good.
You
This
do.
is where I live.
Yeah.
And so my home's going to look good.
He go measure the length of the
No. So listen, man, that's interesting that they said that. You could see it in the body language of both teams last night. That I don't think they really wanted to couple with the inclement weather.
Right.
And Soldier Field. Look, Chicago, get a dome.
Right.
Get a dome. Stop playing around. They are, I know.
Yeah.
But get a dome. Jay Smooth, you know I'm right. Kershaw, you know I'm right. It was coupled with these color rush uniforms. What is doing this? That was the ugliest orange ever.
Horrible.
Washington looked nice. But Chicago, that is an ugly orange. Don't ever wear those uniforms again with that. That is an ugly orange.
Only thing I could think of was Great Pumpkin, Charlie Brown.
They look like a pumpkin. They all look like pumpkins. You got to have a strong orange. Don't have a weak orange out there.
That
was weak. It was weak. And so they weren't looking good. So they didn't feel like, because when you look good, you play good.
Right.
They weren't looking good. It was Thursday. It was on an off-brand. It was on Amazon Prime.
Right.
Ain't nobody watching it. It's like, oh, man, it's on an off-brand network.
No, bro, they watching.
I know, but still. It was, dude. So what do you say?
So
what do we do? How do we fix Thursday night football?
We just play it. You just play it, but you never step back on the field with those.
Not again. Not again.
And
not again.
But it was just horrible play. Carson Wentz is not playing well. He was 12 of 22, 99 yards for a quarterback.
He stunk. I felt bad for him.
And Fields, he was
Justin
14 of 27, 190 yards, 1 touchdown, 1 INT.
He was not better.
Those was inflated numbers to me.
Oh, my God.
Chicago is bad. Chicago is bad. The Washington football team is bad. So that's what you get. That's just like the Monday night game we're going to have is going to be bad.
Oh, my God.
Too. I may not do that one either.
I'm not. Denver and the Chargers.
Oh, it's crazy. So we're going to run down
Let's go.
who we running with because we know we short for time, Glenn.
All right.
We get on Sunday, at the 1 o'clock hour, we got San Francisco at Atlanta. I'm going with San Francisco. They hot right now.
San Francisco is hot, but I'm going to take the Dirty Birds in Atlanta. You know what? No, let me go back. I'm going. No. Give me Deebo Samuel and the San Francisco 49ers. San Francisco's defense is nasty.
They're nasty, bro.
They don't like anybody.
Right, and I don't think
they don't like people.
Think Bosa playing yet.
The San Francisco defense don't like nobody.
Yeah, you got New England at Cleveland. I'm going with New England.
And Zappy. It's Zappy hour.
I went against Zappy hour last week. I ain't going to do it this week.
New England at Cleveland. Give me Zappy and Zappy hour.
Okay. I got the New York Football Jets versus the Green Bay Packers. I went with Green Bay.
I'm going with Green Bay because Aaron is mad.
Yeah.
They went all the way to London to lose.
And
he ain't with that.
Let's see what happened with these Jets.
Yeah.
You got Jacksonville at Indy. I'm going with the home state, Jacksonville. Indy playing good, though.
I'm going with Indianapolis.
Okay. I'm just doing that because
I know.
Homer.
I see you. I see what you're doing.
We got Minnesota at Miami. I'm going to go with Skylar Thompson with the Miami Dolphins against Kirk Cousins. Kirk Cousins owe me one.
God almighty.
He's playing good, man. You know when Dalvin Cook in there is a done dada.
You just want me to go for Minnesota. Give me Minnesota. I'm going for Minnesota.
I gave it to you already. I ain't even got it. I already roll with it.
That's right.
Cincinnati at New Orleans. I'm going with Cincinnati.
Why you going with Cincy?
New Orleans not showing me.
New Orleans stinks. They're one of them teams. What is going on?
Yeah.
With the exception of Taysom Hill. Okay.
Andy Dalton probably be.
Give me Cincinnati.
Cincinnati?
Yeah.
Yeah. You got Baltimore at the New York Football Giants.
Lamar is playing really, really good. I like Lamar Jackson.
Saquon?
Saquon Barkley, baby.
No Saquon.
I'm going with Saquon at home.
Okay.
I'm going with Saquon at home.
I'm going with
I'm just
Lamar.
going against you.
Yeah, I'm going against Lamar.
Let's
I'm
go.
going with Lamar.
All right.
So you got Tampa Bay at Pittsburgh. I'm going with
Tampa Bay all day. That's a no-brainer. Duh.
Yeah, okay, duh. In the 4 o'clock hour, we got Carolina versus the Rams. I'm going with.
Who wants to watch that? Who wants to watch? Who?
And they, the Carolina Panthers, they fired Matt Rule on Monday.
Of course they fired Matt Rule.
And the DC,
he's out.
The defense coordinator took over for the interim head coach.
Yeah. Well, how do you think Baker feels? How do you think Baker feels?
Who cares, Baker?
How do you think Baker feels? He's a Heisman Trophy winner.
He should be happy somebody gave him a chance.
He rarely lost in college.
He should have.
And now he was making really good commercials. Here comes Deshaun Watson, moving him out. Here comes this guy that's got all these accusations against him. He wasn't.
Got another one.
I know. We'll talk about it. I know. We'll talk about it coming up. How do you think Baker feels? He's had like 6 coaches.
Bro, first off, when you the number 1 pick in the NFL or any draft,
you got to play like it.
But no, it ain't even that. You're going to a bad team.
Yeah.
So it's going to be.
Which reminds me, Eli didn't want to go to the Chargers.
Right.
Back when they stunk when he came out.
He forced their hand.
He went to the Giants and wound up winning 2 Super Bowls.
And he put that on everything.
He did.
He put.
I like what you did.
Yeah.
I like what you did right there.
All right. You got who you got, man? Carolina or the Rams?
Give me the Rams.
Horrible too.
Give me the Rams. Give me the Rams.
Yeah. So you gonna go with Stafford?
I'm going with Matthew.
Okay.
Matthew.
This is kind of a stinker.
Matthew.
Arizona and Seattle.
What is going on? What is going on?
So we got to pick somebody.
God Almighty! I just don't know what's going on. These are all the mascots are birds, are foul, foul.
I'm changing mine to Arizona. I might regret that, but I'm gonna change mine to Arizona.
Give me Seattle at home.
He going Seattle at home.
Give me Seattle at home.
Got Buffalo, Kansas City. This is a 4:00 game. This should be.
This is a beauty.
Yeah, I'm going with KC.
Are you really?
And it's in KC. I know Buffalo is hot right now and they playing good ball, but Buffalo is in my division and I don't really like them. So.
Travis Kelce showed me something last week in a record-breaking game, a record-setting game. 4 touchdowns. This man knows how to find the end zone.
Right.
I'm going just those two alone. They can change the game. Give me KC, Mahomes, and Kelce.
All right. In the 8:00 game, you got Dallas.
Another good one.
At Philly.
Oh boy.
I went with Philly.
Why?
Because I don't like Dallas.
I love your logic.
Yes,
I can't argue against that type of logic right there.
That's all I got.
I'm going with Philly. You know why?
Why?
Because Jalen Hurts has been playing lights out.
He has been.
Cooper Rush is going to come crashing down, and he's got to come crashing down soon. Now get it. These two teams are almost mirror images of each other. Dallas has got good defense, aggressive defense. So does Philadelphia. The only thing that's different, Cooper Rush is in at quarterback, and you got Jalen Hurts, who has been studying the playbook. This is his 3rd year. This is his coming out year, and he's making the best of it. That young man is playing good.
I don't think he ever beat Dallas.
I don't think he has ever beat Dallas.
He ever beat Dallas.
So we'll see.
This is going to be. So we both went with Philly.
Let's go.
And in the Monday night stinker, we got Denver and the LA Chargers. Who would have ever thunk, Glenn, at the beginning of this season? Because we thought the NFC, what is it, North?
Yeah. Where these are?
Well, yeah.
Oh, we thought the NFC East was going to be.
No, we the NFC. No, I'm sorry.
No, we're AFC.
AFC.
Yeah.
No. I'm talking about Denver and
Denver's AFC West. Oh, well, I know what you're getting ready to say. We thought the AFC West was going to be one of the strongest divisions in football.
Everybody was going to the playoffs. Everybody, that whole division.
Like when they say on Paramount, not no more.
Not no more. Y'all might not even make the draft. They might even not let y'all.
Dude,
pick.
Okay, all right. So I asked you if you were Biker, what did you do? If you were Russell Wilson, what would you do? Just look forward to going home?
Yeah, that's all the time. I ain't worried about y'all, man. I'm going home. That's all I say. I'm going home. But
you think Sierra does some of his videos for him? Some of her videos? Does she act them out?
I have no idea. I'm gonna go with the Chargers.
You going with the Chargers?
Yeah, I don't know.
Dude.
Why. This is gonna be horrible.
It really is. I'm taking Justin Herbert and the Chargers in SoFi Stadium on a Monday night. Let's do that.
Man, how are we gonna make this a good game on Monday?
I don't know. I don't know.
I have no idea, man.
We got more news.
Yeah, we got more news. Raiders wide receiver Devontae Adams, Glenn, has been charged with misdemeanor assault for shoving a traditionally media worker after the Monday night game loss against Kansas City. Man, Adams was cited for the
an intentional
overt act.
Mm-hmm.
That's the thing.
Yes, that he meant to do it.
He did. I guess he did.
That he meant to do it
with bodily injury. Frustration.
Did you see it?
I didn't. I heard about it. I didn't actually witness it.
Yeah.
Or even on video afterwards.
He was frustrated because their coach went for 2 when he could have went for 1 and tied the game.
Right.
And subsequently, they lost.
Right.
And they lost in bad fashion, and he was still hot. Devontae Adams, of course, came from Green Bay, and he's doing good over there with Derek Carr. Derek Carr and him hooked back up together. They were teammates at Fresno State, the Bulldogs.
They could be better.
They could be a lot better.
They could be
a lot better.
And so that was the frustration come because they should be better, or because of the decision that the coach made.
I don't know.
And then whatever that frustration is, again, like we always state on this show in the man cave, don't put your hands on other people.
Don't you put your hands on anybody.
Don't put your hands
on
other people's
Did you see?
Churn.
And he pushed him.
Right. And that's
now. This one maybe a disclaimer for him. The dude was close. And Devontae turns around. Okay, y'all are watching me. Devontae turned around. He was going to the locker room, and the dude was right there.
Right.
He said, "Get out of my face."
Right. You can't do that.
You can't do that.
You can't.
These people work for the NFL. These people are there to make you look good, son.
It wasn't like the guy on the other Thursday night game when Denver played that ran on the field just protesting, and them football players just smashed
him.
They smashed it.
Dude,
and
they said that pink smoke came out or something. It was a baby reveal, a gender reveal.
No, I thought it was a protest, but it might have been a baby reveal or whatever. But again, you unauthorized person in an unauthorized area.
They said that he was suing.
Okay, he can sue. He just
has nothing.
Trump sued CNN.
I know, right?
Stop wasting time, man. You about to go to jail.
All right.
Just stop.
Come on, NCAA.
NCAA last night, Glenn, UCF, Mollywop, Temple.
My wife went to this game. Angie went to this game.
70-13.
Temple, dude, go back to Philadelphia.
And they was trying at one point, UCF was trying not to score.
Yeah, listen.
You know what I'm saying?
This is my thing. And Angie found this out for herself last night. She's like, I had some fun with them people.
Right? Oh.
The bounce house
Bro,
is crazy.
It's crazy at UCF.
And I told her. She said, have you been? I was like, yeah, you didn't know?
Man.
Oh, my God.
Those kids do not sit down.
They don't sit down.
They do not sit down.
And the whole stadium is an aluminum bowl.
Right. They do not
And
sit
it moves.
Down. Even, Glenn, when it was 50-something to 13.
They were standing up.
Standing. And now you can get alcohol throughout throughout the stadium.
She said, Glenn, this dude came back with a Mai Tai. He had a margarita.
Yes.
They had like 4 beers. I said at UCF. She said, yeah.
Yeah.
And she said, their concession is 10 times better than Camping World.
Absolutely.
That I didn't know.
Absolutely. Everything that she said is true.
Yeah.
The worst thing about UCF stadium, sometimes you got to park
a long way. Yeah.
You got to park far.
Lots of kids. I love that college atmosphere. It's infectious.
It's crazy, man.
Shouts going out to the Knights.
The Knights. They showed up, man. They lost that one game to Louisville, and they've been upset ever since.
Right.
Louisville.
Come on, let's go.
You got Penn State, Michigan, Auburn, Ole Miss, Kansas City at OKC, at Oklahoma, University of Miami versus
Virginia Tech. Let's get them.
Vandy at the University of Georgia. Alabama going to Tennessee.
Oh, that's going to be good. I got nothing to do on Saturday. I'm watching football all day.
Yes, sir. You got LSU versus Florida. You got Clemson at Florida State. And USC, I'm sorry, at Utah. FAMU at Grambling State, Glenn.
We go to Grambling State. We go to Grambling, Louisiana, the country. We're going to take it back.
Absolutely. Then you got Jackson State
at BCU. In Jacksonville at Everbank Stadium. They're playing in Jacksonville.
Right, man. So I think Chris Shaw going to be there filming.
High school, you got Titusville at Cocoa, Melbourne versus Heritage, Seminole versus D-Land. Shouts going out to Preston. Go Preston. Let's go, baby. Oviedo at Lake Howell. Apopka at Lake Brantley. Lake Mary at Evans. Jones visits Boone. Dr. Phillips at Olympia. Edgewater, mighty Edgewater at Ocoee. Wekiva, where Lil G is. Lil G, G-Money Rich, baby, at Horizon. And West Orange at Windermere.
Right. And last night in the NBA,
preseason.
You had preseason game. I think the regular season starts Tuesday, Glenn.
Yeah.
I believe. You got Memphis at Memphis 126 and Detroit 111. Ja, he went off. He struggled a little bit, but then he got hot. You got OKC 118 and San Antonio.
San Antonio still has a basketball team?
They still have longest pop there, bro. And they lose,
dude,
112.
We're talking baseball.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Baseball, good stuff, man. You see me with my brain stuff on, baby. You don't understand.
Do y'all do this?
No.
Y'all can't do that.
They don't do that anymore.
Not at Mercedes-Benz Stadium.
They don't do it anymore.
They say that's one of the best stadiums in the world, bro, in Atlanta.
Lovely.
Yeah, you've been there, huh?
I've been. It is absolutely.
Your beautiful daughter. She took you there?
Yeah, man.
Oh, good stuff. So
she showed me the direction. That was it.
Baseball playoffs, and we're watching It's the New York Yankees at the Cleveland Guardians.
They got postponed yesterday because of rain.
The Yankees are up in that 5-game series, 1-0. Seattle loses to Houston 4-2. Houston, the Cheaters, Cheaters are up 2-0 on the Mariners. The LA Dodgers versus their crosstown rivals, San Diego Padres. That's tied 1-1.
Yep.
Jarrell.
And
Atlanta, man, y'all got to come on. There's no way that y'all could lose to Philadelphia again. They tied it up the other day with a 3-0 victory over the Phillies. Atlanta and Philly tied 1-1.
Right. And New York and Cleveland is making up that game today at 1:00. And my Braves will defeat the Philadelphia.
Think so?
Yeah, we start at 4:25.
Let's go. Let's go Braves.
Glenn, you remember those good old days when everything on TBS started at 7:05?
7:05, baby.
That is absolutely marketing genius.
7:05.
But guys, check us out on Monday, same bat time, same bat channel. You listen to the Sports View with Crew. You inside the Man Cave. I'm Brother Jarrell.
I'm Glenn Allgood.
See ya.
Sports View with the Crew is a presentation and production of WOKB 1680 AM Sports. Follow us on Twitter. BDT, what's up?